When you're in bookish spaces, you end up buying a lot of books. And I told myself if I was gonna start on this whole bookish journey of content creation, I wasn't gonna buy a bunch of books. And I inevitably bought a bunch of books. So what I'm gonna do today, in advance of 2026, is go through all of the books that I own and do an inventory of all of the things I have not read so that I have something to go off of. And this will also give me an opportunity to declutter what I'm not keeping and reasons I'm not reading these books. There are going to be some books that I'm going to keep that are like books that I have not like read cover to cover. For example, I have stuff like this, which is How Paris Amuses Itself, which is a travel guide to Paris from like 1910. This is one of my favorite things that I own, but also it is not a book that I would read. It's kind of like a historical document at this point, more so than it is like an actual book. But that's the plan for today. So this is everything I have. I tend to pick up books and then put them back down for whatever reason. So I will read like 1 or 2 pages or 10 pages and then be like, I'm moving on to something else, and then I don't remember why I started and then stopped the book. So this is everything that I have that I am putting on like a to be read list for myself for 26. And then there's some books that I'm just getting rid of. Right? Like I don't have any intention of reading them. There are some books I keep just for like historical knowledge or in case I need them. So there's some research books that I've like left on the shelves, but this is what I actually like want to read, or I'm going to either start reading and donate if I don't get fully into it. So let's start with young adult. So we have What If It's Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera. This book, I was all over BookTube years ago, and I found it at a used bookstore and was like, I'm gonna read that. And then I never did. My Sister's Big Fat Indian Wedding and Radha and Jay's Recipe for Romance are both young adult books that I got from a book outlet and then never picked up and started reading, but I'm going to get to those because I'm really excited about them. I just haven't gotten to them. This I bought last December at the New Romantics. Haven't started it, didn't even open it, which is a bummer for me because I really liked Rachel Lippincott and Alison Derrick's other book, which was, I can't even remember the name. I'll put in a picture if I remember what that book was. And then the Falling in Love montage, I have been meaning to read this for years as a comp to the novel that I'm writing. Haven't gotten to it. I have to get to it because I need to actually find comps for the novel that I'm writing so that I can pitch it places. Moving into adult fiction that is not romance. I have adult fiction that is romance that I'll get to, but this is adult fiction, not romance. So we have The Family Fang, which I don't know anything about, picked up at a used bookstore, thought it looked good, didn't get into it. This is a book that I got for book club. Never read the book, didn't attend the book club. Your Driver is Waiting. I heard that this is like Pizza Girl. I don't know whether that is true, but we shall see. I got these 2 books at 2 separate used bookstores because this book is referenced in this book as like, this is this book if you liked that one. So I thought I'll read both of them and see whether they'll be good. And then I never got to them. This one I just picked up at Ollie's. I'm not sure if this is romance or not. It looked just like general adult fiction, so hopefully I will get to that. These were in a book haul however many moons ago. Did not pick them up, did not read them. Attack of the Theater People, Sweet Bitter, and Marianne in Autumn. Then I have this, which is from David Levitt. And it's a collection of short stories. Again, bought this in the same used bookstore haul as those. Didn't read it. Moving into adult romance, we have Birding with Benefits, which, again, bought in a book outlet haul, did not read, going to read. A Perfect Vintage. I keep meaning to read this, and I've read like 20 pages of it 100 times. I read the first 20 pages and then I don't get to it. Tessa Bailey's Too Hot to Handle. I also started another Tessa Bailey book that is somewhere in my car, I think. I don't know. Read a few pages of it. got into it on a road trip and then have not picked that book up again, but I want to read some of Tessa Bailey's work because I know that it is so like prevalent in the genre, and so I just want to kind of experience it a little bit, but I don't know. We'll see whether I get fully into this. This is a new release by Kate Goldbeck. Thought it looked good. I loved Yours Again by Kate Goldbeck, so I'm hoping I love this one as much. Me Before You. For an evening where I need a really good cry. Also, I saw that there are a bunch of sequels to this, and I did not know that the story continued. It looks really good. I'm really excited to, because I know the story from the movie, but I'm hopeful that this is good and that I can read the sequels. I started The Spell Shop and then did not finish it. Things that everyone is shocked with. 3 Holidays and a Wedding. This was a gift last holiday season that I didn't finish or start or anything. I also bought this at the New Romantics. Again, just got added to the pile of books. I bought this on a trip to Ohio, and it looks really good. It is part of a genre of book that I like to call women who are burned out go on a spiritual journey. And this is a great idea. Would love to read that. Didn't get to it. The Design of Us. Another book from the book outlet haul that I didn't start and finish. 1,000 Miles. I was writing a road trip book at one point. I'm not writing a road trip book currently, but I was writing a road trip book at one point and heard that this was very good. I wanted to kind of see what the beats and points were of the road trip book to see how that was going, but I'm not writing that book as of current. What Happened in Amsterdam. I bought this months ago. I love Rachel and Solomon, and I just haven't gotten around to reading this. Main Characters, another book that was viral on Bookstagram, BookTube, and I just, again, it pitched as like The Parent Trap, but adults, and I think that would be fun. And then The Love of My Afterlife, which is kind of like Eternity or The Good Place, but I haven't gotten into this either. Okay, moving into our final genre of book. Non-fiction generally. I love non-fiction books. Haven't been reading as many as I used to. But Big Friendship, which was a book of the month book at some point, which is about like building relationships. Dreaming in Hindi, which is a book about a family that I think goes to India and starts learning Hindi. This one is Writing the Books with My Sister. Population 485, Meeting Your Neighbors, One Siren at a Time. This is about small town life. Like a very unique genre of book that I really enjoy is like small town quirk. So there's a book that I recently read that was about like a small town obituary writer. Another one was about a small town restaurant reviewer. This is kind of what I'm hoping is in that same vein. The Loveliest Woman in America. This is a granddaughter's tale of her grandmother. This one is Lila's Feast, which I think I bought at the same time as one of the other books in this pile at a used bookstore. Haven't gotten to that either. I haven't gotten any of these. That's the point of this video. How to Stop Trying, An Overachiever's Guide to Self-Acceptance, Letting Go, and Other Impossible Things. I hope to get to that this year, in 26. Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderston. I keep seeing this everywhere. I want to read this. Born to Shine, which is Kendra Scott's, like, autobiography. I thought it looked good. It was on sale at Ollie's. Rose, My Life in Service to Lady Astor. This looked really good. I really like kind of accounts like this. I think that they're really meaningful. And then finally, hopefully a book that I will kind of like go back to over and over again next year is Chase the Fun, 100 Days to Discover Fun Right Where You Are. So that is everything that I have not read that is in my life. All in all, this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So this is 39 books that I'm going to keep as like a TBR. I will say that I'm not going to limit myself to these books. I'll continue to buy books. I don't actually have that many. I probably have like 150 books in my house total, which is not a lot when you think about it. And a lot of these books are like books I read as a kid that I've kept, or like, again, reference books, things like that. So I don't count that. But those are 39 books that I hope to get to in 2026. And that's all for today. Bye!